For the sake of time, we're going to move on to the next question. With Kalamazoo Public Schools having the highest rate of youth homelessness, what solutions do you or what do you implement or support to decrease those numbers? And first, I'm going to have Craig answer that.
Homeless is an issue in Kalamazoo, but you know, the school does what they can to make that situation for a student be as less of an impact on their schooling as they can. We provide busing to wherever they're done. You know, helping the parents and people who are homeless reach out to the community organizations that can help them. You know, the school tries everything that they can to help out the students that are in homeless.
Thank you. Jermaine?
I've certainly seen an overwhelming number of students that's in our district that are in homeless situation. It is a major concern. I think we're even in the top numbers of homeless students. Yeah, that's really sad. I think with the increase of social workers, even though I would like to understand the description of their particular job, because perhaps it have changed a little from when I was in school. But I mean, we had social workers that physically came to our house and really got involved, or would come to the mission, come where the student is, until that parent was restored and got on their feet or got placed into a home. And so something like that will also be a great impact if social workers were able to work to that extent as well.
Thank you. Jason?
I think that homelessness is it's obviously it's a terrible thing in this district, but I think communities and schools does a good job at providing services for those at-risk families. I think another organization that we need that is available is Housing Resources, and they help with finding housing for people. DHHS also has I think a couple workers in the schools in the Pathways to Potential program at Woodward, and I believe there's another one that's going to be at Edison. But these are all dealing with the symptoms though. The real issue is having people be able to be self-sufficient, and the only way to do that is through education. And again, we need to focus on having a job-ready society, having people who have employable skills to break this cycle of poverty. That's going to be the long-term solution.
Andy?
I'm going to kind of jump off of what Jason was saying, that in addition to material supports that we are able to provide. In fact, I just heard a story about a kid intentionally getting sent to RTC because he needed a shower. He knew that if he got sent to RTC, then he could hook up with some of the communities and schools, and he could take a shower without having to actually announce that he needed a shower. But I think that overall we need to stop perpetuating it. Many of the reasons for homelessness stem from substance abuse, incarceration, poverty, mental health. These are all things that we need to address on our end with our schools. Graduating more kids, making sure they're learning and that they're curious, make sure that we are not sending them off to prison. We are contributing to the school to prison pipeline, and it is shameful. I think in addition, also, as far as substance abuse and other risk-taking behaviors, studies show that in increasing the school-to-student bond, again, that's retaining staff, investing in our kids, emotionally well-being, that decreases those risk-taking behaviors in adolescence. So later on down the line, we may not have those problems with substance abuse that can then lead to homelessness.
Thank you.